Today is a little bit of a different day. Just heading down to Triple Tree. Today is a bit of a different day for us. It's a lawn day, kind of a lawn science day actually. We even have the lawn Bible. The one thing that we're finding in talking to a lot of people, like lawns are just trash now. Out in Maple Ridge, it's a lot of moss. And so we talked to a lady the other day and she was saying that she's redone her lawn 7 times. And she's lived in the house for a long time, but she's redone her lawn 7 times. Smile. Always gotta smile, right? All the muscles in your face help the positive neurons in your brain. Anyway, so she's redone her lawn like 7 times, and so one of the big issues out in Maple Ridge is moss, acidic soil. So the more we talk to people, the more we hear about what's going on. Talking to the experts at Triple Tree, what they're recommending now is actually a microclover and grass mix, 50-50. And there's a few reasons for that. So that's what we're doing on half of this property today, and then we're topping up the rest with just regular grass seed. I'll show you some video when we get there and give you a little bit more information, but this is the lawn doctor part of the day. Always a great place to start your day with, Triple Tree. The owner is incredibly helpful. So we've already got a bit of seed, but what we're grabbing is this. Their seed section. Love this store. It's absolutely amazing. And this is just the inside. Getting to know the staff really well. So much beautiful stuff going on here. Over here is their seed. So there's different seeds you can get. There's seeds for just like topping things up, for redoing an entire lawn. The one that we're looking at today is this one. So half of the yard will be done with this, and then half is going to be done with just regular seed. See at the local nursery. This is my favorite one. Gotta remember this on a daily basis. This is the lawn that we're dealing with, waiting for the soil to show up. But you can see it's in pretty rough shape. We're gonna be dethatching, getting rid of a bunch of the dead material. We're going to be mowing right down, so that the soil that we're getting delivered, when we put it down, it has good contact. There's also this area. So in some spots it's actually doing all right, but it needs to be top dressed and overseeded. The first step is dethatching, getting rid of all the dead material. You can see how much is coming out. This is just with rakes, because there's also a mesh underneath everything, and it's been getting closer and closer to the surface, so we're not going to use a dethatching rake because it tears it up. But this is the first step, is getting rid of all the dead material that's sitting at the soil level, so that when we put the new soil in, it actually has proper contact, and then the seeds have a much better chance of thriving. Another critical step to the lawn health after dethatching is aeration. Pulling plugs so that there's at least a couple inches, if not a little bit more, of soil removed, so that the existing root system can breathe a little bit more. Even though we're going to be topsoiling it, it still allows for more air to breathe. And with the landscape mesh underneath, we couldn't use a powered machine, so this little thing is what I used, all manually. And I'll tell you, if you ever want a good workout in hopping, a hopping workout, it's a bad way to go. And now I gotta go do the rest. Working in layers. Still down here. Now doing the dethatching, getting all of the dead stuff up, because it's just developer quality sand, and not even really sand, because it's a sand soil mix, but mostly sand. So there's a ton of dead stuff. So top dressing with some really good quality soil is going to make a big difference. We're putting about 2 inches over everything. all 3 tiers, and then we're going to be seeding on top of that. Nesta did the garden. It's fantastic as always. Transplanted one of these plants, and we're gonna keep on going. We got home, and then I realized I hadn't shot any after video. This is what it looks like now. Seed is spread a little bit more heavily in certain areas just to make sure there's a good border. Spread fairly evenly all over this whole area. It was a little tricky. Actually spread it by hand because it was raining, and also because the wind was blowing, and you don't want to piss off the neighbors by spreading something that they don't have in their lawn into their lawn. So, but it looks really good. Perfect mix of soil from what we can tell. And went a little heavier down on this tier because it's the main tier that they will be out on. And that's what we did today.